Tell me again. Good evening. Hopefully, if you're reading the headlines, you find the humor in our bio line for this weather update today. Lots of conversation, lots of buzz. Still around Usher and his Super Bowl performance, representing the A, and of course all of North Georgia. So had to pay homage to lovers and friends. So tell me again. Anyways, let's get started with the forecast. I know a lot of you all are trying to make plans. There's a really big concert going on right now downtown, the State Farm Arena. Chris Brown, Monica, Genuine, and somebody else. Oh, Mario. They're all in town. Anyways, I'm here, so I'm not there. But we can talk about what's coming up. Temperatures right now are a little bit cooler than we were yesterday. We're about 10 degrees or so colder than yesterday evening. I know it probably doesn't feel like it because yesterday was all dreary and rainy and all of that mess. The winds have shifted. They came out of the northwest today. They were breezy earlier. They've relaxed a little bit, and temperatures are trending a little bit cooler. We're under clear sky, so the numbers are going to continue to fall as we head through the next few hours. Sitting at 48 degrees right now here in Atlanta, 45 Canton, 49 down in Thomaston. But check out the North Georgia mountains. Folks in Blue Ridge and Blairsville already in the 30s. So that cold air will filter on down as we head into the overnight hours. I know that it's been a while since we've seen chilly temperatures, a couple days at least. Temperatures dipping into the 30s through the overnight hours. That's coming back into view easily tonight. So be prepared to need that jacket as you head out of the door tomorrow. 36 degrees for the start of the day here in Atlanta. Now, the good news, the forecast does trend warmer as we head through the next couple of days. And we're going to keep things nice and sunny. 63 degrees for your Wednesday, for your Valentine's Day forecast. It's going to make the afternoon beautiful. Even warmer as we head into Thursday. Friday, we'll see some clouds build in, but we're still going to be nice and mild, well above average. Roughly 5+ degrees average the next few days. Really going to be winning. We'll dive into that big drop in just a couple of minutes. We're watching a system that's going to move in. No first alert weather days in the forecast, and I want to say good evening to everybody that is joining us from home. So if you are watching us on any of our streaming platforms, Amazon, Fire Stick, Roku. And then, of course, everyone that's joining me right now on the stream on YouTube, good evening. Make sure that you drop something in the comments so that I know that you're here, and so that if you have any questions, I can respond to those too. So show some love, and we'll have a little bit of interaction. The good news here, there's a lot of dry time between now and the weekend. Gorgeous skies tomorrow. We are expecting temperatures to easily soar to the 60s as we head into the afternoon. Going to be a beautiful day despite that chilly start. Already at 54 degrees around lunchtime, and then we'll get into the 60-degree territory roughly 2, 3 o'clock and hang out there until after sunset. So I think that if you have plans tomorrow evening, if you're going out for a date night, it's going to be a good night to maybe, make sure you have that jacket. Fellas, make sure you have a jacket on you for sure as well, because maybe the lady may not want to have a jacket with her. You may be able to, show a little bit of chivalry, throw that on her arms or shoulders, all that good stuff. It really is going to be a gorgeous day, guys. And the forecast overall is probably one of the most tranquil forecasts that we've had in a while. So we're going to have a little bit of fun with having this conversation. We'll dive into it. There's a little bit of rain to talk about, but I don't think it's going to be terrible. I'm going to tell you how it could impact your weekend plans. I don't think that it's going to be a major interruption, at least right now. We'll dive into the timing of that in just a couple of minutes. Let's talk about this nice stretch of dry weather that we have coming up the next couple of days. Even heading into Thursday, we'll start off a little bit milder. Temperatures are going to be near 40 degrees in the morning, and we're going to easily get into the upper 50s by lunchtime. So it is going to be amazing. This time of year, 58, 60 degrees at 12 means that you can step outside, sit on the patio for your lunch break, go to the park, go for a nice walk, whatever the case may be. We're talking mid-60s for the afternoon. We've actually nudged that afternoon high to 65 for Thursday. So Thursday is going to be amazing. By Friday, we'll see a little bit of cloud cover start to build in, and then here is where our rain chances come back into view. Now look at the timestamp here, upper left corner. This is 8 o'clock. We'll see some showers start to push in. This is basically a short wave that's going to move through the area. There's a front attached to it, but that's going to be part of the weekend forecast. These showers start to move in Friday evening, so I don't expect this to impact your Friday morning commute. I don't expect this to impact your Friday evening commute. I do, however, expect this to impact some of your Friday night plans. It's light rain, so in the big scheme of things, I think you're okay. There's no first alert weather day because this isn't going to be a massive thing. But this is my official heads up to you right now. Looks like there's going to be some showers around if you're trying to get into the streets on Friday night. Showers, light rain, that's it. Keep in mind, this is several days away, so this timeline could change by a couple of hours, but this has been pretty consistent for the last 24 hours. So this is good news. We're starting to get a little more confident that this is going to be a late evening event as far as this light rain, and that will linger into the early hours on Saturday morning. Wave your hands in the comment section if you're going to be up at 5 o'clock in the morning Saturday. I'm not. Are you? So I don't expect this to be a big deal. So there is no first alert weather day right now. If this does trend a little bit later and heavier, then we may have to change that conversation. But overall, I don't think this is a massive deal. Temperatures will trend a little bit cooler on the backside of that front. But I don't think that it's going to be a terrible weekend at all. Cloudy skies will be around Saturday, especially around the early afternoon. And then we'll see some sunshine build back into the region as we head into Sunday. So here's that 7-day forecast with the weekend in view. You can see that there's that stretch of days that's going to be quite nice the next couple of days, especially as we push into the afternoons. Those clouds will build through the day Friday, and then that moisture moves in the evening and overnight. That's our best chance of showers. There will be some rain that lingers into the early morning hours on Saturday. The bigger story for the weekend is that temperatures do trend cooler. It's in the 50s, so it's not terrible, but after a couple of days in the 60s, to lose 10 degrees, you may be a little unhappy. I don't think it's something that you'll be too pressed about. Sunday's looking like the better of the 2 weekend days. That's the day that we're expecting the bulk of the sunshine. That's also the day that we should get into the mid-50s. Some locations, especially along and south of I-20, will probably get into the upper 50s on Sunday. And then heading back to work next week, the forecast looks pretty sweet, at least for your Monday and Tuesday. Temperatures are going to be warming into the upper 50s and low 60s, so I think that going to work next week is going to be a blast. So not a whole lot, y'all. It's a pretty tranquil pattern for now, and I'm loving it. Hopefully that you all have some nice plans for Valentine's Day, hanging out with someone special, showing all the people in your life that you love a little bit of love on Cupid Day. So I don't like to keep you all longer than I have to, just because I like to have these conversations and let them be fluid. But y'all are a little quiet in the chat right now, and that's okay. I get it. It's Tuesday. So me, Fred, Jen, and Cutter, we always talk in the evenings about our favorite day of the week and our least favorite. And I think that we're pretty much all in line with saying that Tuesday is kind of our least favorite. The best thing about Tuesday is that it's Taco Tuesday, right? Like, that's the best thing about Tuesday. But Monday's the first day of the week, so that's the day that you kind of have to build up that energy after the weekend to get into work. Tuesday is that day that is just kind of like here. Wednesday's the middle of the week, so we're all waiting to get to Wednesday, hump day. Once we get to Wednesday, the other side of the weekend's here. Thursday is Thirsty Thursdays, but it's also, Friday Eve. It's the day before the week, Friday, the last day of the week, day before payday, all those good things. Then Friday, what's understood doesn't need to be, doesn't even need to be said. And then, of course, the weekend is amazing. Saturday, Sunday, all that goodness. Anyways, I'm going to throw this 7-day full screen because I know y'all are tired of looking at my face, but I enjoy you. This has been a great chat. And I will leave you all with the 7-day forecast so that you can get what you need from it, maybe screenshot it, screen grab it, whatever you need to do. Any updates on the timeline of that rain we'll have tonight for you at 10. We'll see you on Peachtree TV at 10. And then, of course, we'll hit you again tonight at 11 on Atlanta News First. You guys make it a fantastic Tuesday. Eat some tacos from me. Y'all know I love shrimp tacos. I love fish tacos. That's where the move is. I see a lot of folks just joining the stream. Maybe. Yep. So there we go. I will see y'all later.